Welcome to Facts for Real Videos. When it comes to constructing record-breaking and occasionally even completely bizarre megaprojects, Dubai is no stranger. Even if the city's skyline may already be impressive, development is still far from complete. From the greatest ocean restoration project in the world to a comprehensive urban master plan that will profoundly alter the city for the foreseeable future. We're bringing Dubai 2040 to you right now. It wouldn't be unexpected if someone thought Dubai was a whole different location after viewing photos from 50 years ago. The city's prosperity can only be characterized as a miracle given that it is situated in one of the harshest areas on Earth. What was once simply a tiny port city near the Arabian Gulf has now developed into one of the world's most opulent locations. Dubai is continually pushing the boundaries of what is possible in construction and architecture, from the highest tower in the world to complete man-made archipelagos. But in order to comprehend why the city has changed so drastically so soon, we must first consider how it got here. Following the 1960s oil discovery, infrastructure construction in the area accelerated at a never-before-seen pace. By the turn of the century, the city's population had increased from its original 60,000 inhabitants to almost 1 million. Dubai quickly started the process of establishing itself as the region's tourism hub. Back then, grandiose megaprojects like the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, Palm Jumeirah, and many others were a great success. But in recent years, this dynamic has gradually evolved as neighboring nations like Saudi Arabia and Qatar compete for international acclaim. Numerous projects in Dubai have either been halted or revealed to be, perhaps a little overly ambitious. Is Dubai's metamorphosis now nearing its conclusion? Actually, not quite. However, their perception of the future has evolved. Therefore, these are future Dubai's most outstanding megaprojects. Let's start with the Dubai Reef. The entire city's coastline will be covered by a 200 square kilometer artificial reef project, 10. To put this in perspective, only this one project will have an area that is more than 5 times larger than the entire city of Dubai. More than 100 million mangrove plants and 1 billion corals are expected to live on the reef. However, why do they do it? The negative environmental impacts of Dubai's megaprojects are one of the main issues that the city is working to address. To aquatic life in particular, the Palm and World Islands serve as evidence of Dubai's prosperity. Engineering-wise, they are outstanding and very special. The development of these islands, however, has had a huge influence on the waters nearby, destroying corals and seriously upsetting the balance of many undersea ecosystems. Dubai is putting up a bold megaproject in an effort to restore the coastal waters of the emirate as a result. The Dubai Reefs will therefore cover the entire coastline. A number of floating islands that will house tourism and marine research facilities will also be part of the project. A marine institute in charge of safeguarding Dubai's coastal ecosystem will be at the heart of this massive development. The Dubai Reef, when finished by 2040, will ideally act as a blueprint for ocean living, while mitigating the impacts of climate change. Dubai continues this idea with the so-called Dubai Loop, a 90-kilometer urban motorway that is entirely covered, but with a minor twist. It is for cycling and walking rather than for driving. The plan was to use ecologically friendly and healthful transportation to link more than 3 million residents together. 12. But Dubai isn't exactly a site you'd want to walk or ride a bike on, with the hottest average temperatures reaching as high as 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. In order to address this evident issue, the Loop's creators came up with a straightforward yet absurd solution. Make the entire roadway entirely air-conditioned and indoors. You heard correctly. The 90-kilometer span will have a constantly operating climate control system. In addition to its climate control elements, the loop will contain mixed-use infrastructure that will give its residents access to recreational and wellness services. Additionally, there will be indoor parks that may be used for social meetings and recreational activities. The entire city would be encircled by this enormous structure, which would also link the main urban regions together. The loop will, according to its designers, be totally powered by renewable energy and feature kinetic flooring. 11, 12. Vibrations from cycling and walking can be transformed into electricity using this method, which will power the inside highway. A thorough understanding of physics and engineering is required to make this happen, but fortunately there is a simple and free way to learn about this. This is the point at which we'd like to introduce our sponsor, Brilliant. Brilliant is a fantastic platform that makes it simple for everyone to learn math, data science, and computer science. You can prepare for the upcoming test or acquire high-value skills for your career with interactive online courses. No matter your level of expertise or where you are in your learning process, Brilliant has hundreds of interactive classes available. Each month, new lessons are added covering anything from arithmetic and engineering to how modern technology functions. We learned more about buildings, for instance, in the Physics of the Everyday course. There, we discovered the effects of wind on skyscrapers and the operation of mass dampers. This is a more engaging and enjoyable method of gathering information than our typical online research, which we can utilize to inform our upcoming videos about skyscrapers. Take a brief quiz when you sign up to receive courses that are customized to your interests and abilities so you can learn at your own pace. Visit brilliant.org/topluxury to get started, or click the link in the description. The first 200 of you will receive a discount of 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription during your 30-day free trial. We appreciate your support. Let's move on to the Dubai Moon. Dubai offers something much crazier if the newly announced Las Vegas Sphere wasn't spectacular enough for you. This scaled-down replica of the moon would be larger and more expensive than the MSG Sphere in Las Vegas, measuring more than 200 meters across. The Canadian company Moon World Resorts' $5 billion real estate development will join the long list of ridiculous megaprojects in Dubai. A luxurious hotel and resort called the Moon will make the audacious promise that it will be able to enable visitors experience space travel from Earth. 13. The Moon, which will be built on top of a 30-meter foundation, will include 4,000 rooms and a 10,000-person stadium. 14. There are plans to construct additional moon resorts all over the world in addition to the one in Dubai. 15. The building's exterior will shine brightly at night and might even perfectly replicate the moon's phases. A similar piece of technology to the Las Vegas Sphere will be used for this. But unlike its rival in America, the moon won't just be greater in size. Additionally, it will be a full sphere from bottom to top. The Dubai Healthcare City comes next. This futuristic floating island aims to offer both high-quality healthcare and opulent lifestyle. The goal of the huge architectural undertaking is to include the best aspects of Dubai. Dubai Healthcare City is simply a proof of concept in comparison to the other megaprojects in this movie. Its design makes extensive use of presently undeveloped technology. Even still, it's fascinating to consider what Dubai might look like in the distant future. With Islamic design cues and Dubai's opulent architectural style, the entire city complex will resemble a crescent shape. 16. The concept is broken down into three main parts, which will serve as the city's main uses. A gigantic building acting as an educational and research institute will be located in the middle. More than 1 million square meters of floor space will be available in this core structure, which will soar more than 160 meters above the sea. 17. It will mainly be utilized for educational purposes, as well as for research and development, exhibitions, and perhaps to hold a scientific and technology park. 16. 14 smaller separate towers, each specializing in a distinct medical function, will surround the center skyscraper. 24 hotels will be located at the two ends of the crescent, symmetrically framing the towering centerpiece. The entire project will be reachable through a dedicated underwater highway and transportation system in addition to projects above ground. The city will deploy cutting-edge transportation methods and build the necessary infrastructure for monorails and electric vehicles. 16. If you've loved everything thus far, think about joining Facts for Authentic videos. A big thank you. In addition to all of these upcoming megaprojects, Dubai also intends to completely revamp the city. The Emirate of Dubai has outlined a comprehensive plan that intends to address many of the city's issues, much like Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. The Urban Master Plan for Dubai 2040, it only has a single, perhaps not so single, vision: to transform Dubai into one of the world's most livable cities. But what does that actually mean, and how will they go about doing that? The reconstruction of 3 significant metropolitan regions into their own city centers is one of the main objectives of this master plan. 4. 2 other urban centers will be built alongside these: the Expo 2020 Center to the south and the Dubai Silicon Oasis Center to the east. To increase Dubai's effectiveness, 3 new city hubs are being built. This will be accomplished by designating particular city regions for various uses. The recently designed loop will undoubtedly be helpful in tying each of these new metropolitan cores together. Dubai also intends to build a comprehensive public transportation system that would cover the entire city. The city hopes to totally overhaul its infamously perplexing and fragmented road and transportation network by 2040. They want to build a city that can be reached in 20 minutes, focusing on infrastructure for cycling and walking as well as sustainable rapid transit systems. Dubai hopes to expand the number of its green spaces in order to improve the quality of life for its citizens. 6. The Emirate intends to designate 60% of its total land area over the following 2 decades and convert it into wildlife refuges and nature reserves. 3. They want to develop into a vibrant paradise by adding more of these open green spaces and parks. Additionally, a significant increase in devoted land space will be given to other crucial fields like education and health. As it stands, Dubai's makeover is unparalleled in terms of world-class engineering and architecture. There is still much work to be done, despite the fact that it has already shown the world that it is capable of constructing absurd megaprojects. What do you think of this new development, then? Do you think the city will benefit from having these large-scale projects? Tell us in the comments section below. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in the next video.